Alright, everybody knows that sometimes you need to check an expiration date, and I don't know if best before 2 years really does it on the usefulness scale. 2 years before what? The Great Depression? 2 years from now? Like, what does that even mean? The reason we need the date is so we can know how old it is. 2 years from now doesn't help anyone but the guy at the factory unless he's expecting to answer the phone call. Yeah, I remember that jar. Good year, terrible month. Let me tell you the story. It's not expired.
I got eyes like an eagle, stacking so much money you would think that it's illegal. I'm getting quiet now, lay low when you're rich, so I'm vibing down, making out.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. Today we're going to be taking a look at the subreddit CrappyDesign, because nothing makes me chuckle like a good old CrappyDesign, and on top of that, Reddit videos y'all have been enjoying lately, so I figured I might as well keep it up. You gotta give the people what you want, alright? I'm not trying to end up like Marie Antoinette in a guillotine. Anyways, guys, I just figured that CrappyDesign would be something y'all would enjoy, so without further ado, let's get into it and enjoy ourselves with enjoying the video for your enjoyment. Alright, here we have a television menu, which might seem normal until you start to realize that the person who designed this was absolutely psychotic. Why wouldn't you just put input where the first channel button is and then have like saved everyone from this terrible design? Honestly, this is one of those things where like you're trying to feel the television, right? Like imagine trying to feel the back of it and turn up the volume when this is what it looks like. You're probably gonna think you're a moron. You're like, okay, I'm pressing up and it's not going up. What is happening? I thought this was the channel button. If I press up, the channel changes, and if I go down, the volume goes up. What is happening? You're probably gonna think a mouse. Stuart Little himself decided to move inside the television and short-circuited the board before you think someone designed this. Alright, so here we have a staircase that was designed by somebody that apparently loves people falling down their stairs because it looks like every single step is a different depth and height. I feel like people already have a hard enough time dealing with stairs when, you know, they've had a couple drinks. The last thing you need is steps that make it even more confusing than it already would be. Like, honestly, this seems like I'm on my way to get lost somehow in some weird labyrinth. Like, the portal to Narnia is gonna be underneath this staircase. Who decided to sign off on this, bro? Like, some general contractor, somebody had to have come in and looked at these steps and said, yeah, no, these are up to code. What code? A mountain climber? Yeah, that's a level 1 course. Alright, everybody knows that you have to learn your brush your teeth with Hulk, but why does Hulk have 2 jaws, dude? He has a fake mouth. I feel like whatever that abomination was is what would happen if the anglerfish from, like, Nemo and the Hulk had a love child, dude. Just this strange abomination that has, like, 2 mouths going on. Why would he only brush 1 layer of teeth, too? That's what I'm not understanding. You know, this is just teaching kids that if you have 2 jaws, you don't have to brush 1 set of teeth. So in their mind, they're like, well, I only have 1 set of teeth, so I'm just never brushing again, you know? Who designed this? Like, who did this? This has to be from a company that just doesn't have any quality control. Somebody, like, drew it up one day, the next day they made it. Nobody double-checked anything along the way. And that guy was just, you know, like, had been working for 73 hours straight. They said, listen, we need a Hulk that teaches kids to brush their teeth. I'm on it, Jerry. Next thing you know, this is what's in your Amazon cart. Alright, so this appears to be a large sculpture of a tortilla filled with poop. Listen, I mean, first of all, if you've got a taco with absolutely no toppings on it, you're doing tacos wrong, and on top of that, that's just not a very good representation of taco meat, you know? Nothing about this sculpture is appetizing to me. It looks like it's in the cafeteria, too. Like, do people walk by that and go, I want whatever they're having? I don't think so, dude. If anything, I feel like the only joy this provides anyone is taking a picture of it and sending to someone going, like, poop taco. There's no other purpose for this being here, dude. Female, gentlemen, ladies, male, and the arrows also aren't helping anyone understand this either. I really just am just, oh man, imagine trying to have to figure this out when you really have to pee. You've been on a bus for 3 hours, dude, you've been holding it for the last hour, you get out, you're running to the bathroom, you get there, and this is what you see. At that point, I just feel like the safest option is to go on a bush behind the bathroom. I know, crude, but like, I'm not taking my chances, you know? The last last thing I want to do is burst into the ladies' restroom. Alright, so here we have a maze that looks like it comes on like a fast food menu. The only problem is it's literally insolvable within like the first 2 seconds. See, this would only really frustrate me if I saw this, because it's like, okay, you guys decided to print like whatever, 5,000 of these menus or whatever, and at no point did anyone decide to double check the maze. Imagine being a kid, bro. You get some crayons, you're hyped, you're ready to go. Let's go, about to do my maze. Only for the restaurant to have just taken an absolute dump upon your dreams. You're supposed to build good memories with customers so they want to come back. If you ruin a kid's day by making a maze this horrible, he'll never want to eat at your restaurant again.
Finish on period.
Alright, so apparently this is the new city logo that they changed, and the old one's on the right, the new one's on the left. And listen, I'm not saying the one on the left is crappy. I just feel like the one on the right looks like a city logo, and the one on the left looks like a gaming YouTuber that's gonna tell me all the latest Fortnite news. No disrespect to Fortnite news YouTubers, alright? Someone's gotta do it. Trust me, like, Fortnite's gonna have a comeback like Minecraft. I'm calling it now, 500 IQ. I'm just saying, it doesn't strike me as a city logo. Like, it would be really bizarre if tomorrow the city I lived in was like, Sly Cooper is the new logo of our city. Not saying I don't like Sly Cooper, it just doesn't really match the whole city vibe to me. I love this random concrete slab with a manhole on it, mainly because there's like literally no warning. In fact, there's some black spray paint on it, so if it's nighttime, good luck. Like, really, they just slapped this in the middle of the road, no regard for anyone's safety. Obviously, they had to put it there. Doesn't seem like there's much they could do. Should they have planned a little bit better for the road? Absolutely. But if you're gonna leave a giant concrete slab in the middle of the road, the least you could do is put, like, you know, some paint around it to let people know it's there, or like a reflective piece of tape. Nah, they're just really hoping that you have night vision goggles on and you pre-ordered the prestige version of Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. Alright, so here we have a room card with room number 629 and the sign that says that it doesn't exist anywhere in this hotel. Well, you see, that's because your room takes place in your imagination. We saw that your creativity was on the downward spiral, so we decided to challenge you to a night of finding slumber and peace while sleeping in the halls of a hotel. Good luck. We can't give you a refund. You already paid. Good luck. You know, you just have to spend the next 12 hours aimlessly wandering around a hotel, just hoping that nobody comes out of the room and asks why you're there, because you don't really have a good explanation other than magic. Either that or, you know, it's at one of them and they made a really crappy sign. Probably the crappy sign, but if anyone wants to use my idea for a movie, I demand all of the box office revenue. Similar vibe, this person was located in Unit E, and as you can tell, this is a very confusing sign, at least to somebody that's dumb. You see, a sophisticated individual like myself and anyone watching this video is smart enough to realize that this means that the entrance to this is most likely underground. Yeah, that's right, you stumbled upon Bill Gates' doomsday bunker. What's a better location than right here in the middle of this random place that nobody would expect under the ground for this thing in the middle of the road? His other entrance was that other concrete thing from the middle of the road earlier, you know? He just has them everywhere just in case. He can always hop in the bunker. Alright, here we have the most cursed box design I've ever seen from Bud Light. I'm assuming that's kind of the point, dude, but I'm just saying, imagine, alright? Where do most people put a box of beer? In the fridge. Do you really want to open your fridge and see a head there every time? Maybe that's the whole point of the box, right? To just scare the ever-living crap out of your family by making them think you have multiple human heads in, like, your garage fridge. Your neighbor across the street is getting nosy. You just put these boxes in the fridge and leave the door open enough for them to see inside, but not really see what it is. Oh my gosh, there's human remains in its fridge! Oh my god! Alright, I think this boomer meme right here is the reason that the Packers actually lost and are not going to the Super Bowl. It says, GG Pack GG. Obviously, they were going for Go Pack Go. They probably don't even know that GG means good game, but you're basically just surrendering. GG Pack, yo, GG, you guys tried, man. Good effort out there. Obviously not their intention, but you did put it out there, and that energy is the reason that the Packers will not be in the Super Bowl. So, way to go. GG Pack, GG. Alright, so here's some something somebody found on Google Earth. It looks like a 6-way stop with only stop signs. You know, I feel like it's in Beverly Hills too. This is the type of place where people can afford to be driving on hard mode. The people of Beverly Hills are known for being very self-aware and paying a lot of attention, so I think they can handle a more complicated 4-way stop. Us dumb people not from LA simply can't fathom being able to understand a 6-dimensional stop. 6-way stop, sorry, 6 dimension is, you know, how smart everyone else in Beverly Hills is, my bad. Alright, so here's a mug that literally does not have a bottom that you can press down, or like set down, sorry, not press down. If you make a cup of coffee, you better be thirsty because starting now, you officially have to hold it until it's gone. You know, if you set it down at all, instant coffee spill. Is this like, you know, before we had the 6-way stop, which is the 4-way stop on hard mode, is this just drinking things on hard mode? You have to do it all while having the mug in your hand? I feel like the whole point of a mug is to kind of like enjoy it over time. You know, you're not supposed to have to chug your coffee all at once. Is this like the equivalent of icing somebody for breakfast beverages? All right, here we have t-shirts. As you know, everyone wants their brand of t-shirts to be the Stanks. Alright, I know it's 5 tanks, but that being said, you do have to look at that and just acknowledge it looks like stanks. Who in the Hanes department didn't think about that? 5 tanks. It kind of looks like stanks. Shut up. No, it doesn't, dude. You're an absolute moron. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We will never end up on the CrappyDesign subreddit. You're so stupid. Alright, guys, here we have the pregnancy simulator game when she's taking a pregnancy test. Call me crazy. I think it might be positive, you know, I don't really know if I'm an expert or anything. I'm never claiming to be, obviously. I'm a moron making YouTube videos. I've just got a strong feeling she might be pregnant. I don't know what it is about the image that's giving off that impression. I think this says Chio, but I'm not too sure, to be honest. The more I look, it might be Chia or Chill. Maybe Chill? Chill? It could be Chill. Either way, if I have to look at the sign for your business and do like that much guesswork to figure out what it is, chances are I'm not very interested, dude. Or if someone's driving by, yeah, they're definitely not gonna have the time to even see what it is. I feel like this person was like picking the font for their sign. They just scrolled through all of them until they found the one that they thought like looked the most sci-fi and went with it, not realizing that's not probably the best font for advertising. Why is this building the way that it is, dude? Like, there's so much that bugs me. The random windows off center, the random window way at the top up there, like what? Wait, huh? That random window at the top, or whatever, window at the top is the creepiest thing to me, because it's like, is that where they lock up the people that don't agree with the CEO? You don't agree that we should make expansive marketing efforts to make our building more iconic? Go to the dungeon. The only difference is the dungeon is up. Honestly, this building is just next level badly designed. It just really hurts my soul. Protecting you with window ventilation. This window cannot be closed. Nothing says protecting me with window ventilation and the window can't be closed quite like a closed window. I also love the no smoking sign. Well, I mean, if the window was open and you were providing ventilation, it would probably be less dangerous, but Grandma just lit up a pack of Marlboro Reds regardless, so now I'm getting straight up secondhand smoke. This is not a vibe. Alright, so this is a fountain that very, very much looks like a bench. Like a deceptive amount of people, or a deceptive amount of looking like a bench, and people have definitely sat on it. Oh, my sentence was so bad. The amount of people that have to have wet butts because of this fountain is absolutely insane. I thought it was a bench for a while. It took me a bit of looking at it to be like, no, that's a fountain. Why would you design this and put it in the middle of a walkway? That's the more confusing thing. Like, maybe if this was behind a wall of some sort, it would make no sense. But no, just slap this puppy down in the middle of a walkway. Call it a day. Alright, so here we have a house with some very randomly placed windows, dude. This looks like a Minecraft house that someone that doesn't know how to play made. I feel like they took their design to a home builder and there was no windows on the side, and he was like, don't you want some windows to let some natural light in, you know? And they looked at it and went, yeah, one sec. Pulled out a pencil, just drew some random squares and rectangles, and we're like, yeah, that's good. You don't want to take more time to pick? Nope. Yeah, no, that's good. I think that's enough windows. Trust me, I'm kind of a window guy. I know a thing or two. This one is supreme, dude. Donut cookie, good idea. Naming it Dookies, oh my goodness, horrible idea. Did this person not say their business name to anybody else? If one of my friends walked in and said, man, I love eating dookies, I would be like, you eat poop. And if they were like, it's a donut cookie, I'd be like, no, you said you eat dookie. I don't care that it's a donut thing. I'm telling everyone that you eat poop because you said you eat dookie. There's just no defendable way to eat a dookie. I'm sorry. There's really no way to say you ate a dookie without me making fun of you. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. That's enough crappy design. I feel like Dookie really takes the cake. If they added cake to it, would it be Dookie cake? Anyways, like I said, that'll do it. If you enjoyed, press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought. And, of course, subscribe if you're new. Turn on those notifications. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to be an absolute G, you can check out the intro song link down below, along with the link to my podcast, The Scuffed Cast, or you could use code Scrubby at the G Fuel checkout to get a discount on G Fuel and help me out. I'd really appreciate ya. And last but not least, you can find a link to my merch store down below in the description too. Feel free to go do that and pick yourself up a t-shirt. But on that note, that'll do it. Thank you so much. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.